Here we have the integral of 1 over 2x squared minus 4x plus 9. So first, let's do completing the square. 2x squared minus 4x plus 9. These two terms are here. Common factor is 2. So we can write it as 2 times x squared minus 2x. And then plus 9. And now take half of negative 2, which is negative 1. And then negative 1 squared is 1. And so half of this negative 2 right here, half of negative 2 is negative 1, and negative 1 squared is 1. And so we'll add 1 and subtract 1. So add 1, subtract 1, which is adding 0, so we haven't changed anything. So this right here, this becomes this. If we take the 1 here and we move it outside, then it becomes minus 2. Because 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. The factors for x squared minus 2x plus 1 are x minus 1, x minus 1. Minus 2 plus 9 is plus 7. And so the original integral is the integral of 1 over 2 times x minus 1 squared plus 7. The bottom here, we can write it as 2 times x minus 1 squared plus 7 halves. So we're just factoring out the 2 here. 2 times 7 halves is just 7 here. And then this becomes 1 over 2, or 1 half, and we can move it and place it in front of the integral. And now this integral has the form of 1 over u squared plus a squared. So let u squared be x minus 1 squared. So u will be x minus 1, and then a squared is 7 halves. So du dx will be 1, so du is equal to dx, and then a is the square root of 7 halves. Once again, this integral has the form of 1 over u squared plus a squared. And we have recorded the derivative of 1 over a tangent inverse of x over a is 1 over a squared plus x squared. And so the integral of 1 over a squared plus x squared is 1 over a tangent inverse of x over a. And so the integral now becomes 1 half, and this is u squared, and this is a squared. And so since we're dealing with the variable u, we can change this to u and so the integral of 1 over u squared plus a squared will be 1 over a times tangent inverse of u over a. A is the square root of 7 over 2. So we have 1 over square root of 7 over 2. And then u over the square root of 7 over 2. But recall that originally u is x minus 1. And so the answer would be this 1/2 times 1 over the square root of 7 over 2 is 1 over the square root of 14. And then here we have x tangent inverse of x minus 1 over the square root of 7 over 2. And this is the answer.